Hi, Richard Oseguera here, and you are watching Richard's Report. So today I want to talk about rentals, and what most people don't know about me is that my start in the world of real estate was actually on the rental side, and worked for several years helping people to find apartments throughout Manhattan, throughout Brooklyn and Manhattan in particular, and have a lot of experience around what it takes to be prepared to get the apartment that you want to live in. So I'm not going to talk about the search part right now. That's a whole different story. What I want to make sure is that you're prepared so that when you have found the apartment, whether you're looking on your own or you're working with an agent, that you are ready to go and have all your ducks in a row so that you can get that application approved. So there's some important things for you to note. You might want to write these down. If you want to, I suggest you might watch this video a couple of times so that you get this information clearly, and you certainly can reach out to me, and I'm really happy to help you because I really think this is so important. So this is all about being prepared. You want to think of it like a job interview. You know, there's things that you're going to do that you're going to put into place to make sure that when you get that opportunity that you get the job. In this case, your job is to get the apartment. So think of it like this. We just looked at 20 apartments. We found the one you love. It's the perfect place for you. And we've even negotiated the rent. You're saving some money off of what the owner was asking for. Everyone's excited. And now you have to submit this application. Now what? All right, well, here's where your preparation pays off. Because before you started looking at apartments, you put all of this information together and you've had it in a folder with you ready to go. Here's what's in that folder. Paycheck stubs. You want to have your most recent paycheck stubs. I would say, as the weeks go on, if it takes a couple of weeks for you to find that apartment, however you get paid, you want to make sure that you have the most recent paycheck stub and the one right behind that. Have those in your folder. Employment letter, really important. You will absolutely be asked for this as verification for your application. Your employment letter needs to be written on company letterhead. It needs to be written by your HR department, or sometimes managers will write these for you depending on the structure of your company. The employment letter needs to state your name, your title, your salary, any bonus that you may receive if it's something that has not come in yet but is customary for your particular compensation package. That's great to have on there, as well as the length of time you've worked at this company. The letter needs to be signed by the person who wrote it. Make sure that it's signed. Put that letter in your folder. You want to have a copy of your most recent bank statements. So checking account, savings account, 401k accounts, IRA accounts, any brokerage accounts, whatever you have that shows that you have assets, savings, money in a bank, you want to have copies of all of those statements because they will be crucial to the approval of your application. Reference letters. Most people don't even think about this, but it's really key. Whether or not the application you end up filling out asks for these, you should still submit them because they speak volumes about you. You want to keep in mind that when you submit an application, the person who's actually making the decision is someone that you've probably never seen. If it's a management company or a rental company, you probably aren't dealing directly with the decision maker. You might be dealing with another agent or an on-site rep. In some cases, you might be dealing with the owner of a condo directly, but there's a better chance that you're not going to see the person who says yes or no to that application. So therefore, having reference letters is as an added way to paint a picture of what a great person you are and how reliable and capable and nice and conscientious and all of those things that you are, right? It's a way for them to know that through the reference letters. Business letter and a personal letter. Both, again, should be written on letterhead and should be signed. Just a short paragraph about how fabulous you are, professionally and personally. Put those into your folder. Okay, so those are the main things that you're going to have ready to go. It takes a little bit of time to put this together sometimes, so you want to make sure that you get a jump start on that. put it in a folder, and I suggest that you take it out every time that we go out to look at an apartment. You want to have this folder with you because we don't know when we're going to find the perfect one. And when we do, we need to be ready to strike while the iron is hot. Okay? It could be the difference between you getting that apartment and someone else who's better prepared. And the last thing I want to say is, you know, you can go at this alone. In New York City, unfortunately, looking for an apartment is almost like a nightmare. It can be really torturous. And a real estate agent can really be an advocate for you and can help you navigate the waters. And especially if it's one who knows rentals and who knows the neighborhoods that you're looking in and who has experience with this. That goes a long way, and it's worth every penny that it might cost you to use the services and the help of a rental agent. So I hope that this information has been helpful for you. The message here is be prepared. If you would like more info on how to find an apartment, or if you're ready to look in Manhattan or the waterfront or brownstone neighborhoods of Brooklyn, I or someone on my team would be really happy to work with you. And thank you for watching Richard's Report. Please come back and see another episode soon.